If you updated to iOS 26 and suddenly your battery feels like it's melting, you're not crazy. A lot of people are seeing their battery drain faster after the update. The good news is, in most cases, it's not a broken battery. It's just a few settings that get turned on by default and quietly drain your phone in the background. In this video, I'll show you the exact settings you should change to get your battery life back. We're not doing anything complicated, just a few small tweaks that make a big difference. Let's start with one of the biggest battery killers. Open Settings, scroll down, and tap General. Now go to Background App Refresh. True, if this is turned on, your apps are constantly running in the background even when you're not using them. Social media apps, shopping apps, news apps, they're all waking up, refreshing, syncing, and quietly draining your battery. Most people don't actually need this. Tap Background App. Refresh and set it to off. You can still use every app normally. They'll just refresh when you open them instead of running all day behind the scenes. That alone can noticeably improve battery life. Now go back to the main settings screen. Scroll down and tap Display and Brightness. If your iPhone supports it, you'll see Always On Display. This keeps parts of your screen active even when your phone is locked. It looks nice, but it costs power all day long. Turn Always On Display off. Now your screen only uses battery when you actually turn it on. Next, we're going to fix another silent drain: location tracking. Go back to Settings and tap Privacy and Security. Then open Location Services. At the top, make sure Location Services is on. That's fine. The problem is how apps are using it. Scroll down through the list. Anywhere you see Always, that app can track you 24/7, even when it's closed. Tap any app that says Always and change it to while using the app or never. Most apps do not need your location in the background. Weather apps, food apps, social apps. They only need it when you're actually using them. Now scroll all the way down and tap System Services. Here's one that almost nobody checks: Significant Locations. Tap it, unlock with Face ID, and if it's on, turn it off. This feature tracks the places you visit regularly. It's meant to be smart, but it constantly uses location data in the background, and that drains battery. Turning this off has zero negative effect for most people, and it can save a surprising amount of power. At this point, you've already stopped 3 of the biggest hidden drains on iOS 26. Now let's fix another sneaky one that almost nobody thinks about: your email. Go back to Settings and scroll down to Mail. Tap Accounts, then fetch new data. If push is turned on, your phone is constantly checking for new emails in the background. Even when you're not using Mail, it's waking up, connecting to servers, and draining battery. Turn Push off. Now look below at Fetch. Set everything to Manually. This means your phone only checks for email when you open the Mail app. You'll still get all your emails, just without your battery being eaten all day in the background. Next, let's talk about your screen, because your display is the most power-hungry part of your iPhone. Go back to Display and Brightness. First, lower your brightness slightly. You don't need to dim it to the point you can't see, just bring it down a bit. Even a small change helps. Then scroll down and tap Auto Lock. Set this to 30 seconds or 1 minute. If your phone stays awake for 2 or 5 minutes every time you put it down, that's pure wasted battery. Now let's use the tools Apple already gives you. Go to Settings, then tap Battery. Tap Battery Usage and look at yesterday or today. You're looking for apps that say Background Activity. If something like TikTok, Safari, or a random app is using battery in the background when you weren't using it, that's a red flag. When you see that, swipe up and fully close that app. Don't just leave it sitting there. Scroll down and you'll see Low Power Mode. Most people think this is only for emergencies, but you can actually leave it on all day. Low Power Mode reduces background activity. slows down unnecessary processes, dims the screen faster, limits things like 5G and heavy syncing. Turn low power mode on and use your phone normally for a day. You'll be surprised how little difference you feel and how much longer your battery lasts. If you want to protect your battery long term, go to charging and set a charge limit like 90%. This keeps your battery healthier over time and reduces wear. And here's the final mindset shift. After a big update like iOS 26, your phone re-indexes photos, apps, messages, and system files in the background for a day or two. That alone can cause temporary battery drain. So if you turn off background refresh, disable always on display, fix location permissions, set mail to manual, lower brightness and auto lock, use low power mode, you'll usually see your battery life stabilize within 24 to 48 hours. In most cases, iOS 26 didn't ruin your battery. It just turned on features you didn't need. And now you've taken control back.